Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Welcome back, my friends, and as you can see, slide right between these asteroids. I am hunting in a resource extraction with my new Vulture. I've had this for a little while, and I love the Vulture. It is, in my opinion, one of the best ships in the game, and one of the most cost-effective for doing combat, because it has the power issues as well as the maneuverability of an Eagle, but it has the killing ability almost of a Python. Only has 2 hard points, but man, they are large hard points. So you'll see me taking some tough nuts down pretty easily. And I also wanted to touch on a few things. One of them being just the resource extraction themselves. Right now, as it stands, there was a recent patch, but I haven't tested out the bug. But there has been a bug that if you take one of the assassination missions or one of the kill missions where you go and fight, where you go and find an anaconda or a federal dropship and take them out, you can get their bounty. That was fixed, that you can get their bounty on top of the mission that you took. So that's pretty awesome, especially if you have a wing, you can split it with people. But the big issue was that it was bugging out when you tried to find out where they were. You would find somebody who gives you the alternate mission of, don't kill them, let them go, or do this instead, kill this person instead. It would bug out and you would never be able to find them. And I don't want to take a 300,000 kill mission, or 150,000 more like, kill mission, in order to get a 16,000 alternate mission that I then just don't want to do or can't do. So unfortunately, here's my loadout for the Vulture. Just kind of pinging through, show you guys what I'm rocking. And so it would bug out, and that is wasted time and wasted money, because then you have to essentially abandon that, and I think it takes a bit of a reputation hit with that particular faction. So it sucks. And what I've been doing instead is here in the resource extraction, and you can make good money. I've heard people brag that they can make up to like 4 million an hour. I've not done that, but maybe I've just not gotten lucky enough. If you get really busy, I can see that. If you're getting big hits all the time, but you're also going to have to compete with the cops most of the time, so you're going to have to be a little more careful, because the more bandits are rolling through, the more cops are going to show up. Kind of annoying, but there you have it. So for me, I'll spend around 30 minutes, and I'll make 600, 700,000. Not bad. And it's much better than if I was to spend 20 minutes trying to find my target so that I can try to take down an anaconda that's worth 200,000, 300,000 on top of the mission, which generally is 150 to 180,000. So efficiency wise, you're going to have a better time when you're in a resource extraction. Easier to find targets, and generally the targets are making you a good deal more money, 20,000 to 90,000 a pop, depending on what size, and generally it's tied to what size of ship. Anacondas are going to give you 90,000, whereas something like a Viper will give you maybe 26,000. It all depends on how bad boys they've been, but so that's a bit of a tip for you guys. If this latest patch has fixed that, hopefully it's fixed that, and some of the issues with wings. Wings have been kind of touchy, getting into the same instance with each other still, so hopefully that's been worked on. But I also wanted to kind of talk about the upcoming expansion patch. It's a patch that's going to be free for everybody, but it's going to be something that's very awesome. The upcoming update is going to be something called Powerplay. And it's going to be a very, very good update because it's kind of relevant to what I've been talking about. It's overhauling missions. Currently, resource extraction, even if the kill missions were still working properly, resource extraction or bounty hunting in a nav beacon, that's still a little more efficient and usually a little more fun, depending on your personality, than going system to system trying to find one guy to kill. And so they're going to be working on giving higher level and missions that are built around higher ranks, higher status, for I guess your kill status, or perhaps your ranking within a faction. And it's going to be something that expands the later game objectives, because missions are good for early levels right now. But beyond that, I think is where people start complaining, well, I'm bored because it's the same thing over and over again. There's nothing here when I make tons of money, blah, 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 blah. So, so they're working on the back end of mission systems, and that's going to be a very, very good thing. There's also a couple of things regarding the maximum loan value of rebuying your ship scales with your pilot's Federation rank, and also with exploration adding multiple fuel tanks so that you can travel a little further, which is pretty cool. But as you can see here, I'm putting in the most recent trailer for Elite, and they've put some interesting ideas into people's heads, and there's been some predictions on Reddit and that kind of a thing. It seems to show a battle going on, I don't know, at a resource extraction or maybe at a checkpoint with a capital ship. I'm not sure if at the very end there seems to be like ships are dropping out of the capital ship or something. There's been a lot of wild things, and apparently the main component of the Powerplay update has not even been revealed yet. Frontier is very tight-lipped and is pretty notorious for keeping it close to the vest when it comes to that kind of thing. So very excited for Powerplay. It's going to be a great update, and it's going to be free for everybody. That's going to be even better. I believe it also starts adding some ships, and I'll let you discover those for yourself. They're on the wiki, and it's pretty awesome. And Powerplay also seems to reference political power. That's what comes to mind for me. So my takeaway is that perhaps this is where faction influence really comes into being and really becomes a big issue. Maybe fighting other players over factions. Perhaps the in-game lore is going to be expounded upon, and you're going to see senators fighting and vying for control. Not really sure. I'm really excited for that as well. And they're very good about putting out an update every few months, so I'm looking to see this, I would say, by June. I can't wait. So there's a bit of an update for you. That is the future of, or at least the near future of Elite as it stands. There are a few other things that I wanted to kind of show you. They're things that they can't warrant their own video, and it's kind of awkward to put them into most of my other videos, so figured I'm talking here and everything is just kind of in the background, so I figured I would put them in here. If you ever get into an issue where you're getting, you know, shot up by another player and left for dead, or a lot of NPCs will shoot you and leave you for dead. Players, not so much. If they're going to be shooting you, they're going to try to kill you. But if you end up getting stranded for whatever reason, and it is, you know, your thrusters malfunctioned and you can't thrust up for getting your FSD to work, which if you get your FSD to work when your thrusters go out, it technically fixes it. You go to FSD and you can go to the nearest station and jump out and repair your thrusters, no problem. But there is a little reboot and repair sequence that you can hit, and essentially all that does is shut down everything in your ship. It's this awesome. I loved it. When I first discovered it, it was the greatest thing ever, because I went to self-destruct and I was like, wait, what's this? And then I did it, and it's basically like rebooting your computer. It takes bits from your ship to repair that module and allows you to essentially jury rig a fix and get yourself out of there, get yourself home so you can properly fix things. I thought that was really cool, and and I greatly appreciated the fact that that existed. So, yeah, I think that's about it for today. Hope you guys are enjoying the content, and I'll be trying to bring you a lot more Elite and a lot more Subnautica content. I play it a lot, it's just, for whatever reason, I don't want to share it with you. It's just so much fun to play with. But I'll be doing probably some more solo stuff. It's getting a little harder to get my people together. And I'm working on a special secret project for you guys. So, without hinting too much at what that'll be, you'll be seeing it who knows when in the future. But I'm very excited for it, and you guys will love it, I'm sure. So keep an eye out, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Thanks to all the new people that have shown up. Holy cow, you guys are awesome, because people are joining now every day, and I love having new people around, new friends to make, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content as well. I know it's really crazy. I'll be putting out a separate video on that subject. But anyways, fly safe, guys, and as always, take it easy. Cheers.